If we have a representation of GLN, then that's also a representation of UN, because UN is a subgroup of GLN. So when we say GLN, we really mean GLNC here, complex invertible n by n matrices here. Now, if this GLN representation is an irrep, we ask whether the UN representation is also irreducible. And the answer is yes. And to this end, consider the Lie algebra, little un, maybe choose a basis there. So some matrices x1 and so on. And these matrices here, these are Hermitian, because we decided that there's an I here in this exponential map. So the group is e to the I Lie algebra in the case of the unitary, in the case of UN. So we have Hermitian matrices here as in this basis. And now what about the Lie algebra here, little GLN? Well, that would be all n by n matrices. And we can choose a basis here by taking the basis from the UN case over here. Start with these x's from UN, and then always add I times the basis element. So twice the number of basis elements. And in this way we added all the skew Hermitian matrices. And now we see if the representation, the UN representation, is reducible. This means we can simultaneously diagonalize all these x's here, but if we can simultaneously diagonalize these, then we also simultaneously diagonalize these. So if the UN representation is reducible, then the GLN representation is also reducible. And this means GLN irreps immediately give us UN irreps. And we can even take this one step further. So if we have a UN irrep, then this is also an SUN irrep. And we argue similarly, we consider the Lie algebra of SUN and choose some basis here. Again, x1, x2, and so on. And in this case, these would be Hermitian and traceless matrices. And in order to get all the Hermitian matrices, we just have to add one generator here. So if we go to UN again, little un, we can take this SUN basis and just add a unit matrix. And then we continue with the SUN basis here. And now it's the same argument. If we can simultaneously diagonalize all these, then all these are also diagonal, because the unit matrix here doesn't do anything. So it's very nice that in total we can conclude that by our Young diagrams we can label irreps of GLN, UN or SUN, no matter.